So good afternoon. Here it's People's Perfect Car YouTube channel, and here we're gonna talk about the different stereotypes of persons. The fifth stereotype of person that we can find is, for example, a person that like usually goes on mountains, so a car accessible mainly for mountains. So what I would suggest, and are two main options. This time, though, the choice between sustainable and not sustainable is a bit harder. So it's up to you which one to choose. Anyway, the non-sustainable one is having an internal combustion engine with the invernal wheels that have more grip, and there should be no oversteer or no understeer depending on the convergence or chamber angle of the wheels. There should be a manual transmission, and it's stronger to use, as it's lasts longer, more durable, and obviously also cost less. And the important thing also is obviously the main safety precautions, and then long side and front crumple zones, and suspensions are fundamental. Suspensions are really fundamental. On the other hand, the best sustainable way would be an electric engine, with an electric car with an electric engine, regenerative braking and automatic transmission. The problem here are two. You have the regenerative braking. The regenerative braking is acts like a brake. But since that the what happens in the braking is that the RMF speed. Sorry. So in the braking, you have to have the speed of the motor has to be greater than the RMF speed. Whereas when you're driving normal, it's the RMF speed that has to be greater than the motor speed. So you need to invert the two. To invert the two, this takes a lot of time, and since it takes not a lot of time, more time compared to the rest, and that is why you usually don't use it. Also, another thing is that automatic braking is good, and you have a smoother drive, but you can't apply, for example, certain techniques that you use with the clutch to go on hills. For example, like when you press the accelerator, you have to press for example, let's say you have an internal combustion car. You press the accelerator, you press the clutch, you release a bit the clutch, you release a bit the accelerator, and then you press again all at once the accelerator. Makes your driving experience much more safe and smooth. But with an electric engine, this cannot be an electric car. This cannot occur because you have mainly automatic. That is not the best in this case. On the other hand, though, a good thing about electric cars is that since the battery is very small and the induction motor, the gear change, the shafts and everything occupy low space, at the front it's only crumple zones, and that's perfect for a car that has to go up on mountains or on tracks in which there's no asphalt, so it doesn't have the perfect conditions. Anyway, for more depth about the video, about every single thing, you can every single thing listed in the video. My apologies. You can go and watch our videos of PPC official on our YouTube, and if for any additional questions, please ask below.